Yo, what is up, you guys? Hope y'all been partying like every day is your birthday, cause we got another one for y'all today. We got top 15 scary school lockdown videos. Now, y'all, I don't like scary stuff. I'm not as scary, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all seen my scary gameplays, then y'all know what I'm talking about. But, so I hope there's no jump scares or anything like this in here. But a chicken killed a deer. This video was requested by you right here. So I appreciate you sending me this. Shout out to you. So this is what we gonna be watching today. If y'all ever want to check out some videos or have any tips for me, let me know. You know I'm always trying to look to improve and be better. Now, top 15 scary school lockdowns. Without further ado, buckle in your seatbelt on the road to 1.10K. So like and subscribe for May, and let's get right to this, man.
Number 15, Stoneman SWAT Team. This video is from the events at Stoneman High School. As frightened students wait in the darkened classroom, a SWAT team bursts in, flashlights shining in their faces. As they bear down on the students, the police order them to put their hands in the air and put their phones away. Man, this is where the clip ends as the user follows orders.
Yeah, you best believe I'm putting that phone away, man. I'm not trying to get strapped.
Shows us a brief glimpse at the fear and terror the students must feel during such an event.
Hands, put your hands up, please. Put your phones away,
To the right, you can see a student's arms trembling, as you can hear fearful utterances as the SWAT team enters. Number 14, Staten Island. When an unknown threat spread like wildfire throughout the Staten Island High School of Susan E. Wagner in Manor Heights, the school went on lockdown in order for police to investigate the matter.
What happened?
As the student video shows, the place then developed into utter chaos.
Oh my God!
As students wondered what was going on, here's what happened. A student overheard another student claiming that there was a gun in the locker room. Once school administrators were alerted to the matter, the place was put on hard lockdown, allowing police to inspect every floor of the building. They came away empty-handed. The threat was never found. The claim was likely just a boast or a fear-mongering tactic. If it was the latter, it worked to incite fear into the students. The video shows the lockdown.
They got finessed, man. They got finessed.
In action, as the police searched for the suspected weapon, parents rushed to the school when they heard about the lockdown in order to pick up their frightened kids, some of whom had no idea where to go during the event. Numerous phone calls were made from these students to warn parents about what was going on, and even to say goodbye should anything awful happen. City Councilman Steve Mateo declared that everyone was safe, and once police cleared the school, students were let out for the day. Number 13, Rio de Janeiro. Caught on video in Rio de Janeiro, this event occurred at Escola Municipal by yet again another former student.
They're dashing.
The man was a 23-year-old who was allowed to enter the school at the beginning of the day by claiming he was invited to give a lecture. Instead, he was armed. He entered a classroom and took the lives of 12 children. This sent the school into lockdown, with teachers telling students to hide beneath their desks as they blocked the doors of their classrooms.
Oh my God.
The video shows students fleeing as the man launches his attack. They are seen rushing down a hallway and out of the school. Military police sergeant Marcio Alves said that when he arrived at the school, he found the suspect on the second floor exiting a classroom. The man aimed at police, was hit, fell to the ground, and then took his own life. The man had a letter on his person which declared his mission and asked to be buried next to his adopted mother. Number 12,
gosh, that's crazy.
SWAT Code Red lockdown. Children hiding under their desks. Teachers poised at the door. Clear signs of a school on lockdown. All students and staff awaiting rescue. You can hear the...
Bro, All I know is, if I ever am in a situation where I'm in a lockdown, you must be out of your mother fluffing blue jean mind if you think I'ma go to that little side corner thing behind the door. If it's a real lockdown, I'm going into a cabinet or somewhere that's actually safe. I'm not going behind the mother fluffing door, bruh. Everybody knows that. Like, that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Oh, go behind the side of the door, man. They'll never know we're in there. They'll think the class is on a field trip. Man, we ain't have no field trips in high school, man. We ain't have no field trips in high school. What are you talking about? You know, hell no. I'm going in one of those cabinets and I'm hiding.
The children's whispers and panicked breathing as they are huddled in fear. Screaming is heard outside the classroom door, coupled with shouts from the SWAT team.
She opened it?
This is becoming an all too familiar scene in this video of a SWAT team entering the classroom during a code red lockdown at a school in Illinois paints the picture of what it's like to be in the student's position, bracing oneself for horrors beyond our comprehension. Number 11, Stoneman SWAT Team Part 2. Yet another video of the Parkland events has surfaced.
Oh my gosh.
And this one again shows a SWAT team entering a classroom to release the students. The group is seen sitting in a corner of the classroom. A commotion is heard outside, and the teacher rushes to the door, likely to open it for the SWAT team.
Bro, that's what they're there to do? Okay, that's what they're there to do. They cannot help y'all if y'all are all screaming, help me, help me. They're there to help you guys, bro. That's literally, what do you think? They came to the classroom to laugh at you? No, they came to take y'all to a safer place, bro. That's what they're doing. Y'all gotta stay calm.
Once they enter, the students can be heard shouting, "Please help us," and the teacher tries to quiet everyone down to hear orders from the police. That's when one of the officers asks the first 10 people to stand up, and failing to listen, everyone gets up in a rush to get out as quickly as possible. You can't blame them. Going through it they
Everybody
had,
caught up, man. They said,
panicking
"Hell
is
no."
understandable. Number 10, Ocala's Forest High School. This intense body cam video shows Sky Boucher, a 19-year-old former student of Forest High School in Ocala, Florida, being held as a suspect. Face down on the ground, he answers the officer's questions while the tape rolls. Boucher was charged when he entered the school with a guitar case, concealing a sawed-off shotgun. Boucher stopped by a bathroom to put on a tactical vest and gloves.
Oh my
Then he
gosh.
went to a classroom and fired one round through the door, leaving a single student hurt. Boucher apologized to the student he shot, saying it doesn't make it better anyway. And he was right, it doesn't get better. The sheriff's office stated that the suspect confessed to investigators that he planned to commit a worse event on April 13th, but didn't follow through. Boucher made the purchase from a private online seller.
Dang,
Shortly
man.
after what happened in Parkland, Florida, he saw doing this as his only way out of his rough home life. Luckily, the sheriff's deputy blocked things from getting worse. He just so happened to be a resource officer at Forest High School and managed to arrest Boucher without further incident. Number 9.
That's crazy,
In
y'all, man.
hiding. In this video, you can see students hiding beneath their desks in a darkened classroom as the teacher explains what to do. About 4 minutes into the video, a female voice is heard over the intercom, requesting that whoever has a student by the name of Jacob Peterson should email them immediately so they can come get him.
We're in need of Jacob Patterson. Jacob, do not exit the classroom, but the teacher who has Jacob Patterson in his room, please email Lori immediately.
Oh my gosh, you guys, that is so scary. Like, that situation, bro, my heart goes out to these people, man. I hope nobody ever has to go through stuff like this. Never have to be put in a situation like here, because this is real life, man. This is no jokes. Like, this is real life.
So we can come and get Jacob for you.
After this cryptic message is heard, another announcement is made a minute later, ordering everyone to remain in their rooms. The announcer also says they are not letting anyone into or off of the campus. Another minute later, and the announcer declares the lockdown is over, saying students and staff are now safe to move around campus. Again, the school and or the purpose of this lockdown was not detailed in the YouTube video, but this serves as another illustration of what just such an event feels like from the perspective of a scared student. Number 8, intruder or student. Still, with all the precautionary measures in schools, sometimes these measures are not enough. Sometimes the bad
he's running
guys
on
break
here.
through, and a school might go into lockdown because of it. That's what happened at Kentwood High School in December of 2014, when a suspect fled police custody and sought refuge at a nearby high school. The man was handcuffed, and when the school went into lockdown, as police searched for him, he was mistaken for a student and placed in an office along with 2 female students. Well, it might sound a bit crazy, mistaking a runaway suspect who just happens to be handcuffed for a student.
But he has the jacket, so you
escapee
can't
was
tell.
only 19 and actually used to be a Kentwood student, so he knew exactly where he was going when he fled the cops. The video shows the suspect running onto the campus, and when inside the building, he attempts to remove his jacket as he runs. He is later seen in surveillance video racing down the hallways of the school. Once there, he told the 2 female students inside that the school was on lockdown because of him. He asked that they phone his mom up for him. 3 more students were soon pulled into the office, and although the suspect was with them for upwards of 10 minutes, he never threatened or intimidated them. Instead, he told them what was going on and asked them for help. Number 7,
Dang,
not
man.
a drill. Manic Jordan published this video of her school lockdown in February of 2017, writing, "So when we were about to leave, the announcement went off and it said, 'This is not a drill, we're in lockdown.'" In the video, you can see the student is
Oh
sitting
my
under her
gosh,
desk,
man.
filming
See,
the
bro,
incident.
hell no, bro. You must be boogly out of your mind. Bro, if it's a real lockdown, get to real cover, y'all, bro. I'm sorry, but fluff your teacher. That's your life. I'm getting in a cabinet. I'm getting, like, behind the actual desk. If you really think I'm just going to sit under my desk, what do you think the guy is blind? No. No.
Awaiting directions on what to do next. As many in the comments wrote, the teacher in this video is particularly impressive, being completely calming and protective of the students, telling them she will go down before letting the intruders get at them.
Shout out
One
to that teacher,
commenter,
man.
Cheryl Battle, wrote, "This is the lady that you want to be with when this happens. I couldn't agree more." Number 6, locked outside. Hydra Clan 100 published this video in February of 2013, writing, "I was outside of my school when this was happening." As he narrates in his video, he was sitting in his car outside his school when he saw police charging in.
Oh my
Police
god.
sirens can be heard in the background as the armed officers enter the school.
There's like 20 cop cars here.
The uploader thinks it's likely that another student brought a weapon to school, which wouldn't be a stretch of the imagination, as a dozen or so cop cars can be seen in the area.
Y'all, man,
Although
hey,
it's not
I get we all have problems sometimes, man, but y'all, there's always better ways to handle things than this, I promise you. There's always better ways to handle it. That's so scary, man. I mean, that's a very scary situation to be in.
Stated what
My heart
school
goes out
this
to these
is and
people.
what
I
could
don't
have
even
been
know what to
going
say,
down to
man. Like, what
invite all
is there
these
to
armed
say?
police to rush
What
in.
is there to say?
It's certain that this kid was not going back to school that day.
No, hell no.
Number
You must be
5,
out your damn mind.
Sarah
You think I'm
High
going to school after that?
When a bang was heard near the Sarah High School campus, the school was placed on lockdown. It's believed that this was related to 2 people who were seen taking copper wire from a construction site to the north side of the campus, prompting a witness to report the incident to the school, who called police. In the video, the
Copper
students can
wire.
be seen chatting and wrestling around a darkened room, loud as can be. They don't seem to be afraid of the circumstances or of being in a state of lockdown. While some students tell others to hush up, there is talking at a loud volume throughout the video.
Dang,
Luckily,
bro.
no one was harmed in the
That's
making
tough,
of this
that's my
video
class.
or
I would
during
be
the
blown.
lockdown. The suspects fled the scene when police arrived and managed to escape without capture, after which the lockdown was lifted. Although this could have ended much more poorly, this 17-minute video might serve future students as a cautionary tale of what not to do in the event of a lockdown.
Bro, oh my gosh. If like I get, bro, during lockdown drills, like we're all like, okay. And we're all like, oh, like it's just a lockdown drill. It's just a lockdown drill. But when it's a real lockdown, my class better be motherfluffing quiet. I'm not trying to have him, you know what I'm saying, us arguing, bro. That, no sir, no sir. Tighten
Number
up.
4.
Oh, we don't get to
hard
hear it?
lockdown.
Okay.
What happens when your school is placed on hard lockdown? Watch this and you'll see. The video, published by Chase G in September of 2016, starts off with an announcement of the hard lockdown over the intercom.
Is on hard lockdown and to check the hall for students. Lock your door.
Stop.
Safeguard the students and remain secured in your room.
Okay.
During the announcement, the teacher calmly tells some of the students to get up and move their desks. Then,
Bro,
in an
get
orderly
in the red.
fashion,
Come on, cuh!
the students are asked to move to the far tables and the lights are turned out. The students wait in silence for what happens next. In a low voice, the teacher explains the evacuation plan to the students if they are called to evacuate. While the video isn't as high intensity as some of the others in this list, it demonstrates what children as young as these kids are must worry about in present-day America. Number 3.
Dang,
Drop
man.
to the ground. This video shows what it's like to be burst in on by police. Although the video cuts out for most of the 37 seconds of the recording, the audio is frightening enough.
Folks, your hands, your hands!
My hands are right up, bro. Right up. Hey!
As the video begins, you see children hiding behind a desk or table turned on its side, likely a barricade from whatever or whomever lies beyond. Then the video goes dark as police enter the classroom and order everyone to show their hands. This is when the camera is dropped. Still, even without video, you can vividly imagine armed police busting in, dressed in black, ordering everyone to drop to the ground. You can hear a scuffle as police overturn things, although you cannot see what is happening. The events that led to this is a mystery, as the video doesn't describe it in detail, but whatever it was, it's safe to say it wasn't pretty. Number 2. Manchester. Sukai Wolf published this lockdown
I want to see the video. I want to see the. Did he not play the video? Am I just missing it?
video in September
Am I
of
missing it every
2017. At the beginning of the video, an alarm is sounding off, and the students can be seen hiding under their desks. While the details
I'm watching
of
it, but
this
maybe I'm not
lockdown
just
were not
like
posted
watching
in the
it.
video,
You know what I mean?
it is believed to have occurred at Swinton High School in Manchester. It was there that a 16-year-old boy was arrested on September 22nd, 2017. The same day the video was posted, the boy was arrested after a 17-year-old was knifed and rushed to a nearby hospital.
Oh my
The
gosh.
suspect was later taken into custody at the school. Chief Inspector Glenn Jones gave a statement saying, "It is only fortunate that his injuries are not considered to be life-threatening. I know that this news will cause concern to people living in the area, particularly people
That's
with
crazy,
children
man.
at the school." Jones went on to reassure the community that a full investigation had been launched, and the school was cooperating with the investigation. The short video is alarming, as you can imagine what must be going through these
Let me
children's
see it,
heads
man.
as
Let me
they
see it.
await further instruction. Before we get to number
See, bro,
1,
I know I'm not motherfucking tripping. They just not motherfucking showing it, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, this video is alarming, and then I don't get to see the alarming video. What? No, freak, man. That's tough.
Number 1, Parkland. This
Oh my
video shows the
gosh.
horrific events that occurred on February 14th, 2018, unfolding in the drama department, just after 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz was on the other side of the doors. Cruz had been suspended, but was dropped off at the school by an Uber in the afternoon. He was wearing a backpack and carrying a duffel bag when a staff member saw him striding purposefully towards Building 12 and alerted a colleague via radio. A code red lockdown was activated when a staff member heard the gunfire. In the video,
Oh my
you can
gosh.
see students huddled with their teacher in a dark corner of the room, perhaps a closet, as police enter. After they break through the classroom's door window to gain access, you can hear the teacher telling her students to relax, breathe, and follow police's instructions.
Relax, everybody. Relax.
If you guys start hearing noises,
This is the police. Put your hands up and just calm. Be as calm as you can.
They enter drawn as the students are told to put their hands up and get down on the floor.
Everyone on the floor! Everyone on the floor! On the floor!
The SWAT team was likely searching for Cruz, but
Oh
when they
my
entered the
gosh,
school
man.
that day, he was long gone. No motive has been put forth by police or prosecutors, but Cruz's pattern of disciplinary issues and unnerving behavior
Well, they never caught
warranted
him?
investigation. Meanwhile, Cruz will now most likely spend the rest of his life behind bars. Thanks for checking out this video.
Yo, shout out to whoever sent me that. Definitely a scary one. That's crazy, man. Hey, it's definitely crazy stuff. It's always sad to see those kind of events happen, man. You know, it's a terrible situation to be put in and have to experience. I hope no one ever has to. Thank you all for sending me that. I hope you guys are safe and you guys have an amazing day. Make sure y'all go after what you want, but please don't get injured, don't be hurt, and y'all be easy, man. I want to see all y'all live to be old and 90, and you know what I'm saying, be able to ride the electric scooters. I hope you guys have a good day. Y'all be easy on the road to 10K. So make your life as if you got for me, and deuces.